Whenever I come to do your reading, Scorpio, you are always on my mind from the night before. So I may be thinking to myself, oh, am I going to do X? Am I going to do Y in terms of like Leo, you know, might do Pisces, whatever. And then it's like, you're doing Scorpio, you're doing Scorpio. So I've got here to the tarot table, I've pulled 2 oracle cards already. And these are for you, Scorpio. This is it. This is your message. We get the Mirror as your first oracle card, which that is such a scorpionic card, the Mirror, okay? Because we're thinking really of mirrors in all of their sort of spiritual forms. And there's a lot, okay? So we've got a person, which I hadn't even noticed, standing far away in this mirror. Yesterday, and this is how it works with you, Scorpio, yesterday I was getting Victorian mirrors. So, or maybe even a bit older, you know, when you go to an antique shop and you find a mirror from the old days, and it's just not like the mirrors that we get now. So, you know, like the mirrors we get now, you're going to expect it to be the same surface all the way through, to be as good at the bottom as it is at the top. The Victorian ones, they're a bit like very sort of smudgy. You can't really see yourself that well. And I don't know if that's just aging or what, like my aging, to be honest. You're like, I don't really look like that. Oh God, yes I do. Or whether that is just what they had to put up with because things weren't made as well, you know, all that kind of thing. Then we have like the dark mirror and the ideas about that, and Lilith, and televisions that are turned off, and this black screen, and the feeling that you kind of fall through it, and all of those very deep and scorpionic concepts, okay? The most profound truths are found within yourself, okay? But that doesn't do this card justice, okay? That might be on the tea towel for this card or the mug, but it's not doing the mirror justice, okay? The mirror is a big deal for you at the moment and will be in the next few days and weeks to come, okay? This could be in a relationship, and we will look at your love life, where you and somebody else are holding a mirror up to each other, but it would also be in different areas of your life, and I'm getting channeled a hall of mirrors. So, I mean, God, it's like trying on jeans in a freaking changing room, okay? When you know, you know. I don't know if you've ever done that, where you're halfway up pulling them up or something, and you do a little side glance. Don't do this. Don't do this if you've ever not done this. Don't start now, because honestly, TK Maxx changing room. You do a little side glance and you're like, what's that? Three-way mirror, what is that? Nobody needs to see that angle. It's just no point. No good can come of it. And usually no good genes comes of it. But anyhow, a hall of mirrors. Think of it psychologically. There's something you need to see. And at the moment, it's refracted. So it's just coming. You've got bits of it here, a snatch of it there. And even with this, you know, I didn't see that person. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny person. You could easily miss it. You're getting fragments of the truth about something. You're getting fragments of an awakening. You're getting fragments of knowing, but they're not fully realized yet. Okay? Scorpios are a fixed sign, fixed water sign. So you know, of all the water signs, and I'm a water sign, I'm a Pisces, so we're not fixed at all. We're like the opposite of you. You've got more self-control, you've got more self-discipline than we've got by a long chalk. But Scorpios are very slow to the truth because you know that's how the truth comes. You know that's how the truth is most reliable. So you can trust yourself not to rush at the first thing that you see, because you're seeing so many things. That would be erroneous. You know, you're not going to get the full picture. And at the moment, you don't have the full picture. This might be playing out in, you know, a work environment. It could be among colleagues, among the group, among the organisation at different levels. This can be in a relationship that you are in a time that is not quite put together in this relationship. Also, it's got that soulmate element to it where you're holding up a mirror to each other. You are mirroring each other in some way. So we're going to delve into your love life with the tarot in a minute. We're also going to look at career and life purpose and any other kind of overriding messages. But the mirror comes in first. And then we get the mountain. The climb is daunting, but the view from the top is worth it. Again, I don't think that covers it. I think when it comes to a mountain, you don't climb it because of the view. If you did, I mean, that's like, you could spend hours or even days climbing that for 5 minutes at the top before you freeze and have to go back down again. You climb the mountain because you can't avoid it. That is your channeled message. Definitely. You're climbing the mountain because you can't avoid it. Scorpios aren't afraid of a challenge. Sometimes you should be more afraid of a challenge than you are. But where would we be without your bravery? Okay. I feel like I'm gearing up, you know? Clearing the throat, stretching the hands, patting the cards. Let's have some tarot cards. These are tarot, the Enchanted Veil Tarot, and so is the Oracle deck. What do we need to know for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I don't want to come out. Okay, fair enough. We'll keep going until... Oh, there you are. Queen of Wands. Just going to take another one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God, am I saying come on, come on, come on? I never say... Oh. Maybe there's a bit of impatience because I never say that to my tarot deck. Sorry, tarot deck. When you're ready. When you're ready, let's have one more, please. Wow, 2 queens already. 2 queens, that one. Ooh, cripes. It's a lot. Right, we got the Queen of Wands, which I'm kind of feeling your energy about this, even though you should be obviously the Queen of Cups if we're going by the whole kind of like tarot rules, but we're not playing by the rules, not by a long chalk. So we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is feisty, obviously. She's got fire energy, and I've been saying it for about the last 3 of your readings, Scorpio. Fire is going on for you, even though you're a water sign, in whichever way that comes, whichever alchemy that comes to you. So you're ready to fight. Okay, you're ready to fight for what you believe in. The Queen of Pentacles, this is a much milder queen. And it's also the queen that says, I've got all day, / as long as it takes. You know, it's the kind of, I'm not in a hurry. By all means, take your time. I don't know why I'm getting this whole, by all means, take your time thing going on, but I am. I'm getting like major sassiness, and I'm not liking it, so I'm just going to keep it. Right, okay, and then this is what tarot does to you when you say, you know, giddy up and hurry up. It goes, alrighty, you can have the Death card. So, Scorpio, this is your card. Believe it or not, a Scorpio getting the Death card, in fact, you probably do know, a Scorpio getting the Death card is a good thing. It's you being you. You know that whole thing, you do you. You're doing you. You are doing you when you get the Death card. That means no compromises, really. No compromises. So, if this is your work situation, let's say, there may be, and let's look at the cards, there may be some competition Because we got two queens, and regardless of who they are, that does mean there can be some competition going on, okay? There may be some, I'm getting like underground emails or something, so there may just be something, there's something on the down low, and I think you have some idea about it, and lots of people don't have an idea about it. But it feels like it's suspended above you. So it's from the higher ups, whoever they are. And that you have a notion about this. What I would say, if that is the case, do even more background checks. Okay? Even more background checks. Because you want to be tooled up with information here. Information is king. It really is. You are, I think, going to be in a situation where, I don't know if choose is the right word. It's going to be a situation of choice, but I don't know whether it's you that actively chooses it, if that makes sense. Let's have another card, please. I'd like to know. That card. Oh, hello. Oh my God. Oh my God, this card literally just made its way out for me. Now this is getting interesting. The Queen of Swords pops out. Okay, and you can come out. Ooh, woof. Let me just move some of my crystals. Hang on. Alrighty. And the moon. For some reason, and this one, and this, oh my God. Okay, that's great. I'm getting no one knows the moon like you do. Okay. So what's going on here is, one, it could relate back to eclipse times, because when I get a sun and moon, I think eclipse. Okay, so when was the last eclipse? Jesus, was it October, wasn't it? Was it October? It's been a long time, hasn't it? It's been a while, Crocodile, even though it hasn't. Why don't I just look at the eclipses bit in the front of this book? There we go. Right, 25th of March, this is 2024. 8th of April, write these dates down. 18th of September, and this one, oh, one of them was in Scorpio, wasn't it? 2nd of October, wasn't the 18th? Oh no, it was in Pisces. Oh God, no, that's important too. Okay, the September and the October one are particularly important. What was going on back then? 18th of September, 2nd of November. Seems like a long time away ago, but it wasn't really. Whatever was going on back then, it's now looking, it's not going to be resolved quickly. It doesn't need to be resolved quickly, but also when you get the moon and the sun, oof, you've got masculine and you've got feminine energy, but you've also got dark and light. You've also got two sides to this, two sides to the mirror. Isn't that an Agatha Christie thing? Mirror has two faces, that's it. Okay. This is a work situation. There's more to this than meets the eye. But I'm tempted to say if this is a romantic relationship thing, which we'll look at down here, there's more to it than meets the eye as well. Okay? Let's just smooth out what I just did. Okay, let's look at some love cards as well. We'll sling this whole thing together. If the love part of this does resonate, there's always an extended love reading. And if you want that, it's the first link in the description box, okay? So see how this resonates with you. Okay, love. Oh my God. Oh my God, Scorpio. There she is. We sort of knew. Did you tell me in the comment? Sorry, I can't even get my words out at the moment. Drop a Scorpio symbol or a yes or whatever in the comments if you knew that was coming, because I knew that was coming. And I think I know that you knew that was coming too. Here's the 4 queens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Wow. And wow again. Okay. Normally, if we're in a love reading, let's say, and I get 4 queens, I'm sensing something. I mean, competition. Are they talking to other people? You know, something. For some unknown reason, in this particular love section, I'm not really getting that. I guess these kind of belong to the general reading, and the Queen of Cups, who is the true Scorpio, has shown up for the love reading. But I can't help feeling that she won. She won. She won something. You win something here. You win the situation, the person, whatever. I don't know. But you win. Maybe because you were going to fight to the death, you know. A Scorpio with their eye on the prize is not something to mess with. Say hello in those comments again. I already know this. My brother's a Scorpio. A lot of my friends are Scorpios. Pisces and Scorpio get on well. We don't tread on each other's turf. Nice. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. That's a very nice, peaceful yin love card. Pleased to see that. Okay. Looking out the window. Somebody's teamed their look really well. So it's a guy, he's quite tan, he's got shaved head, he's got the big headphones on. Just looks good. He's put his outfit together really well. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, weighing something up. Oh my effing God. Right, okay. Well, that's nice. That's nice. What I'm getting channeled now, Scorpio, is a swan. And what swans do, there's 2 things about swans. If you ever manage to see what they're doing under the water, they glide along, don't they? And they're beautiful, they are. Reason that they're protected, they're beautiful. Underneath is a very ugly paddle, like this. They're very determined. Have you ever seen them try and take off from water when they're trying to get up into the sky? Honestly, it's like Biggles has had a few too many to drink. You know, there's this whole sideways, flappy. Never thought I'd be doing an impression of a swan, but I am. And then they sort of flap, and then and then they go in the sky. You see them flying. They're absolutely gorgeous, but you'd never know the rude takeoff that they had to do, you know, the effort that's going on underneath. You either have already, I'm not sure you completely have, but you're fighting for something, Scorpio. You're fighting the fight of your life over this. And I can see why at the moment. I knew this was coming. The Empress. Do you know how we know the Empress is coming? It doesn't always come out this way, but I love this. Because the Empress is all 4 queens put together. She is divine feminine energy. You are divine feminine energy. And that's how you're winning this race. Whether it is the race for your career, whether it is the race for your heart. Okay, you are winning, not by the usual means. You make it look effortless, Scorpio. But you know, that's your trick. That's what Scorpios are good at. Oh, yes. And I'm getting the Magician. So, fortune favours the brave, but also the universe favours people who do this, where you say, no compromises. I think you're in a situation here which you're either rescuing a situation or you are staying in a situation, you are fighting in a situation, you are thriving in a situation, but you're fighting and thriving in the most divine feminine Queen of Cups Empress way. Nobody except me and the tarot and you would know the ugly fight that's going on underneath this, but it's paying off and it's worth it. Okay, you do get to win this prize, and I think it's really important for you to know that. And that's why when we had the mountain, I wanted to say it's not about the view from the top. Yeah, the view from the top's good and all that stuff. You're climbing this mountain because you can't not. You can't avoid it, okay? I'm getting the Empress and the Magician. I want to take one more card. I want to take this one on top. Ooh, and the Hermit. God, get you with all these majors. Cripes. Okay. I'm getting this energy here. See the Empress and the Magician. The energy between these two. I feel like this is the people. This is the relationship here. But the Hermit, I feel like that is also you. I feel like there's two sides to you. This Mirror card. One is the one that shows up in divine, beautiful, feminine energy of not trying too hard, not being a pick-me person, not doing anything along the begging line. There's just nothing like that. It's grace, composure, the swan in flight, okay? This Magician is the person. I don't understand this person yet either, and I don't know if you do, and I don't know if you need to. They're very other from you. This is a more divine masculine energy, and I like it. I like this. I like this. This is good. But you are also the Hermit, the Moon here. I was going to say sneaking around there, but you're not sneaking around. But no one can recognize you here. This is what you're doing. This is the fight that goes on underneath. Okay, so whatever you're doing, Scorpio, no, you don't know everything about it yet. The Mirror is giving you these little bits and pieces, but it's something to go on at the moment. Okay, and for a Scorpio, you can run with a little bit of information and take it a long way. Know that your struggle is real, and know that your struggle is good with this Ace of Cups. That's almost like a trophy. It's almost like, here, have some champagne, you made it. This is very, very intriguing indeed. I'm very, very intrigued. Wowzers. Okay. I am going to go and do the extended reading. I'm going to look at this here. I'm going to also pull some cards for your person, how they feel about you, what is the best way forward, but I'm also going to look at the shadow side of the mirror, and I want to know what you don't know and if it can give us some inkling of whatever the shadow side is, because that's here and there, isn't it? We've got the moon, which is shadow, and we've got the sun, which is light. Moon, which is feminine energy, sun, which is masculine energy. But I like this for you, Scorpio. If I was Paul Hollywood, you have to watch the Bake Off to know why I'm shaking your hand. I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.